so he gets a little freaked out at the tripod, but we'll play. We'll see. Hi. Hi. I know. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Hey. Down. Hi friends, so this is a little bit different of a video for me. As I'm doing some of the book videos, I also want to just kind of open up a little bit about the things that are important to me. He's really trying to leave. And something that's very important to me is animals. I used to run an animal rescue, beagles specifically, and have a beagle. I love the beagle breed, mainly because their big dog attitude and a little body. I grew up with big dogs. Good boy. So I have an update, a beagle update, and a little bit of a book update, because many of you come here for book stuff. We'll do that first, so then you don't have to watch all of the rest of the stuff. Hey, will you just hang out for a minute? Okay, we'll let you go for the book stuff. He says I don't want to hear the book stuff. Okay, book stuff. I am not reading all of the Booker Prize nominees. I did look at them. There's several that I don't have access to that I'm interested in, but I've basically just put them on my, want to read list on my library. I keep a library list of those, but my library did have a few that were of interest to me, and so I have those out, and I just wanted to share. We have The Safe Keep by Yael van der Wooden. I've started reading this, and so far it's about two brothers and a sister, and the sister lives in a house that was left to one of the brothers, but they don't want to live there, and so she lives there, lives a very quiet life. Which I'm a big fan of very quiet lives. And then the brother that the house belongs to goes through girlfriends very quickly, but he has one that ends up, he needs her to stay at this house with the sister, and that's as far as I've gotten, and that's kind of the premise that's in the synopsis as well. So I'm interested because there's already been some weird vibes between the sister and the girlfriend, and they have very opposite personalities, so very curious where this goes. I also have Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. This is sort of a continuation of the story that we saw in There, which is about a powwow, an indigenous cultural event that there was a shooting at, and we're kind of following some of the survivors of that in this book. This is the second time I've had this out from the library, so I really hope to get to it this time. And then I have Wild Houses by Colin Barrett. I have Colin Barrett's Homesickness on my TBR, and I had pulled it out for a recent need to read video, and I did not get to it. So I'm really interested in reading this author. It's as Balina prepares for its biggest weekend of the year, introspective loner Dev answers his door on Friday night to find Dal English, younger brother of a small-time local dealer, Cillian English, bruised and in the clutches of Gabe and Sketch Ferdia, Count Mayo's fraternal enforcers and Dev's cousins. Dev's quiet home life is upturned as he is quickly and unwillingly drawn headlong into the Ferreira's frantic revenge plot against Cillian. I'm not saying that right, I don't think. Meanwhile, Dal's girlfriend, 17-year-old Nikki, reeling from a fracas Friday and plagued by ghosts and tragedy of her own, sets out on a feverish mission to save Dal. Sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Yeah, so those are the three Booker Prize nominees that I have out from the library. There may be a hold or two. I think I had requested Held. Forget who it is. I'll put a picture here. And I can't remember if there was another one or not. If there is another one, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But we also have a Beagle update, so let me go get the Beagle. Oh boy. So the Beagle update, this is Remy. He is my 11-ish-year-old Beagle. He was a rescue. I got him in 2016 when I was still running the rescue that I ran before my mom got sick, and he is a hoot. I don't have any more. He had really bad heartworms when I got him, which, if you're not aware, those are transmitted by mosquitoes and basically look like shoestrings, and they can fill up a dog's heart and kill them if not treated. So we treated him for that, and he's had a great life so far. He has severe separation anxiety, but he's also been through a lot with me. He has been through, we lost several dogs and my cat, who you weren't that big of a fan. She was a instigator with the dogs. She was in charge. But anyway, Remy is, like I said, he is, he's a hoot. He is, I don't have children, and he just brings me a lot of joy, and as do all my other animals as well. He came to me at a time after I had lost 3 beagles in the span of 3 months. My first beagle, and first 2 beagles, and my mom's beagle passed away. And from the beginning, he was a handful. He's got severe separation anxiety. He likes to escape sometimes, go on his own solo walks. Sit. Can you sit? Yeah, I know. I know. In my grand plan, you would just take a nap on the chair while I did this, but he hates the tripod. Freaks him out a good bit. Anyway, we'll let him go. Remy, not from there. Come here. You can go. Are you gonna go? Okay. You know, I had it planned out in my head that he would sit here and sleep like this beagle on the pillow while I told you all this, but that is not to be, and we're gonna let him do what he wants to do, because last week I took him in for a back strain. He will literally bounce off the walls, which if you've had a beagle, you know. But since then, he's been diagnosed with lymphoma, and it's a very aggressive cancer. So prognosis is either weeks, or if I did treatment, maybe months. Not going to do treatment. I lost a cat last year to lymphoma and did one chemo dose with her, and it wrecked her body, and she ended up being in the vet most of the last month of her life, and we're not going to do that again. Which everybody makes their own decisions with pet care. And I know not everybody's a pet person. For me, it's very important. They bring me joy and companionship when, especially after my mom died, I probably wouldn't have stayed here. I probably would have moved closer to family or something like that. Because I do even though I like living alone, I also need those connections. So I just wanted to share that with you, mainly because it's going to affect my reading over the next few months. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we've got a few more months together. I will be sharing more of him probably. So be forewarned. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I also want to document this for others who are dealing with it as well. There's a Facebook group that I have found for other people dealing with canine lymphoma, and I found that really helpful when my cat had lymphoma. Just supplements that can help them eat, or eating has not been a problem for Remy because he's a beagle and they eat everything. But there are other supplements that can help the immune system, which I'm well aware of because I take supplements that help my immune system for my chronic illness as well. So yeah, I just wanted to update, because if you see less reading from me and more dog content, that's probably why. We are hoping to go to the mountains, North Georgia mountains, in the next few weeks. That is his happy place, as it's my happy place as well. And I'll probably vlog that weekend that we go. So yeah, it'll be a lot of hanging out with the dog, taking him places that he loves while he's feeling well. And yeah, don't really want this to be a somber video because he's doing really well. I was telling somebody today that he's about 85% of his usual beagliness, and just maybe a little bit more lethargic. So that's good. I mean, him being him is what I want. More time with that. So yeah, I'm going to these, because they're the Booker Prize Award or nominees, there are no renewals on these two. There are renewals on this one, I think, because it's been out for a while and people, there was a long list for this, for Tommy Orange's book when it first came out. Definitely gonna try and read these ASAP. So yeah, we're gonna play it by ear the next couple of months. And I appreciate you being here, and if you believe in the power of prayer, which I do, please keep us in mind. And if you'd like to continue to receive updates for Remy, I'm gonna put he has an Instagram page he's had for a couple of years now, and I'll put it down in the description box. And I put together a little wish list for him because he loves to get packages. I'm going to insert some footage of him opening packages. He'll open any package and pull out the contents and think it's for him. So I decided to put a little wish list together of mostly just like little treats that he can get in the mail and open the packages. So I'll also link that below if anyone feels inclined. No big deal. But yeah, this is my update. I will see you all very soon. I'm working on a vlog, a reading vlog, and then I'm also trying to figure out my September reading plans. Not really sure where I'm gonna go with that. I know I do have one buddy read for the month. It's a longer book and it's a bigger group of buddy readers, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Thanks. Bye.